Hi guys, what's up? It's me Parth, and today I'm going to show you a full on time how to draw Goku. It's not a tutorial, I'm just going to draw Goku and it might actually take more than 30 minutes. So let's get right into the video. Okay, so the side of square is 4 centimeter and the small box is 2 centimeter, the half. So I am going to start by drawing the face, the shape of the face. Once I have done that, I'm going to just go ahead and make a line over here to indicate the start of hairs, and I'm going to start the hairs from over here. Once we are done with the eyes, I'm going to start with the nose. Of course, add his cheek marks and add a strand of hair over here. I'm going to draw Goku smiling. And then just make some few adjustments. Okay, so I have done a lot of adjustments and I have finally completed the face, and I have erased the hairs because that was not coming nice. Next I'm going to draw the ears over here. I'm going to do the same for the opposite side. Then I'm going to add a few details to the ears. Okay, so now that we are finished with the face and ears, okay, so after I have done the ears, I'm going to draw the neck over here, just at the point where the ears have ended. And after drawing the rough sketch of the neck, I'm going to start drawing the hairs. So you can just follow my methods. Okay, so I just started one line over here, another, so total 4 spikes in this side. For this side I'm going to draw a small spike over here first, then a bit of a bigger spike, and another big spike, and finally a last spike. and just draw a curve line over here to join the whole figure. Now I'm going to add a few strands of hair coming out, and now I'm going to draw the hair that will come on his forehead. So yeah, if you want, you can just go ahead and take half of this circle of this curved line to make the rough guideline, then start the hair, front ears. Okay, so now that we are done with the hairs and the face, I'm going to add a few lines inside the hairs. Okay, so once we are done with that, I'm going to focus on the neck and just add the neck lines. Then I'm going to make a rough sketch of the torso. I'm going to make it a bit smaller. Okay, so now I'm going to add some curved lines over here, and then to indicate his chest, I'm going to draw a line in the middle and then just draw two curved lines. Once you are done with that, we may now proceed to the next step, which is drawing the torso. So for that, of course, we have already done the rough sketch, so just make a nice outline of the rough sketch. Then for both the sides, just add a line which will show that the cloth is going behind as well, and just add a few creases to the cloth, which will make it look even more realistic. Okay, so now we are done with the torso, with the face and the neck part. So next we are going to be focusing on the shirt. So for that as well, I am going to draw a rough sketch. Not this big, we are going to go ahead and make it a bit smaller by drawing the real figure. Okay, so now that we are done with the shirt, I'm going to make a few more changes and come back. Okay, so I have done a few more changes. Now I'm going to add some more creases to the shirt. and of course make a oval shape over here. And then just go ahead and give it a nice outline. After that, I am going to write the word which is written inside this. Okay, so after this I am going to focus on the hands and probably even make this part a bit more smaller. So as you can see, I have drawn a shape which will again continue this part. So first I am going to go ahead and give the shape a nice outline. Okay, so I'm going to repeat the same thing over here. And I'm going to erase all the rough lines. Okay, so I have gone ahead and erased all the rough lines and the figure looks somewhat like this. Next, I'm going to go ahead and focus on this hand. So just make a curve like this. I'm just making the rough figure and I will add the details later because that makes the drawing much more easier. So after this, I'm going to make the curve a bit more darker. Then I'm going to add a line like this and basically create his hands. Then I'm going to add the biceps and the triceps. So with that being done, the hands is over. I'm going to do the same thing over here, but this time I'm not going to make the rough sketch because I know the figure of the hand now. Okay, so now I'm going to draw the belt, which is just a few lines, curved lines, and then just add some few lines to make it look like a belt. Okay, so we are done with the entire drawing. Now I'm going to come back with you guys once I have finished the outlining part. Also, for outlining, I am going to be using Faber-Castell Pitt Artist black pen. I am going to be using the F size, the XS size and the F size. So with that being said, I am going to do the outline and then show you how to color. Okay, so we are done with the outlining. So the colors we are going to be needing for this drawing coloring are light orange, dark orange, red color, brown for the skin tone, light blue, dark blue and a bit of a purplish blue. So with that being said, let's start with the coloring of the skin. So keep in mind that I am going to leave a few white blanks for the highlight because it makes the drawing look more realistic. So first I'm going to start with the skin tone, and I'm going to be applying it very lightly. Then with the same color, I'm going to apply it a bit more darker in this area. Then I'm just going to blend it with the lighter shade. Then I'm going to take the brown color as I told you, and then just go ahead and do that on the edges. Okay, so now that we are done with this arm, I'm going to repeat the same step with this arm. First, leave the highlighting spot, which is this. Then just color the surrounding area with the lightest shade. Also, I didn't realize that I had said that it was not a tutorial, but I am actually telling you guys how to do it, so we might even consider it to be a tutorial. Then I'm going to go ahead and apply it with some more pressure on some certain areas. Then again I'm going to take the lightest shade and blend it, and then I'm going to take it very lightly and just apply it on the highlighting spot. Now for the brown color, I'm going to apply it over this area, and in this edge. So now that we are done with both the arms, let's focus on the head. Again, in the neck area, I am going to leave this area and this area for highlights, and color the rest of the area very lightly. So now I am going to take this same color and apply it with a bit more pressure. Now I am going to take the lightest tone and just blend it all over, and then just apply it over the white area very lightly. Again, take the brown color and just give some highlights in some certain areas. Okay, so now let's focus on the face. Again, take the skin tone, and for the face I'm going to leave this whole left area for highlight part, and then color the rest part with the lightest tone. Then I'm going to take the dark tone in his nose, the cheek marks, and the area behind the hairs, just to give it a nice shadow effect. Again, I'm going to take the lightest tone and then just blend it nicely. Then with the brown color, I'm going to add a few more shadows. Now for the ears, I'm going to do the same thing, but for this ear I'm going to apply it directly dark, and over here I'm not going to apply brown. Okay, so now that the skin color is over, let's just go ahead and color the torso. So for the torso, I'm going to be using, for the torso and the belt, I'm going to be using the light blue color first. Then I'm going to take the dark blue color and just apply it on the edges, on the right edge to be specific. And finally take the darkest shade to give a nice shadow look. I'm going to do the exact same thing on the torso and these parts. So I'm going to be back with you guys once I have done the shading over there. Okay, so we are done with the torso, the shoulder parts as well. Now I'm going to take the black color and just give this part a nice shadow and blend it with my finger. Then I'm going to take the lightest shade of orange and just cover his entire shirt with it. This drawing can be used both for base form Goku and for Goku Super Saiyan God. For Goku Super Saiyan God, all you need to do is just go ahead and make the color, the hair color red, and apply a nice yellow and red aura behind, and you will get Super Saiyan God Goku. If you want, just comment down what you guys want me to make next, so that I can make a tutorial on that as well. Okay, so I have covered the entire shirt with the lightest color. Then I am going to take the dark orange and add a bit of highlights and color the creases which we had drawn before with the pen, and cover this entire part with dark orange. Once we have done that, take red color and apply it on the areas where we had done with dark orange. This is just to increase the dark effect. Okay, we have applied the darkest tones and the picture is almost complete. As you can see, only the hair is left. So for the hairs, I'm going to leave some highlights as well. So I'm going to leave this entire area as well as this area and this area, and I'm going to color the rest with medium black. Now medium black is not a color pencil shade, it just means that you have to apply the black color in medium shade. Even the MUI Goku will be like this, but for MUI the shirt and the belt will be toned, because in that he will transform, and while fighting with Jiren, his shirt and the belt will be toned. So for that I am going to make another tutorial as well, so stay tuned for it. Okay, so we have colored it with the medium black. Now I'm going to take the black color and apply a lot of pressure. So I'm going to come back with you guys once I have finished the hairs. So I'm done with the darkest shade. Now I'm going to take the medium shade again and make it a bit dark. Finally, I'm going to apply dark black color very lightly over the areas for which we had given highlight. Okay guys, so we are completed the drawing. Hopefully you enjoyed the process, and make sure to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.